Hi there. I'm on my way, I'm making it. I've got to make it show, yeah.
Oh, crap. Howdy, folks. Got an interesting little thing going on YouTube here. I was away for a week, 10 days or so, I guess. I don't know exactly how long. Then came back and just watched. And came back right after this Renetto drama started, with his calling anybody who went to live video a traitor. And it's interesting because I don't think it's an accident the way this whole thing has gone. He comes out and he says anybody that goes over to live video is a traitor. Then comes out with a video that says he's been paid, and asking if people have been the victim of some marketing scam. Referring to live video somehow. And making fun of live video with its 3 or 4 users. And then today, I look and here's more of the people that I subscribed to responding to another video of his. I unsubscribed from him about a month ago. I see these responses, I get curious as to what he's done to rile people up, and I look, and well, there he is again, tagging on live video. Now the weird thing is he hasn't been able to tag on it because of its quality. It's all about how small it is. Now the question is he doing this or is YouTube doing this through him? I have my suspicions that it's the latter. And what's happening is real clever and subtle. And I'm seeing that not a lot of people have noticed it. Through this little drama, Renetto, or YouTube through Renetto, has gotten people declaring their loyalty to YouTube. YouTube is my home, they say. That's fine. And a couple days later, here comes this announcement from Chad Hurley that YouTube is going to share its revenue with its millions of subscribers. How is it going to share its revenue with its millions of subscribers? Can't be much. They'd end up losing money big time. I mean, think about it. Are they going to pay per view for videos? They haven't got the cheater problem fixed. You want to piss people off? Offer a video, offer a profit sharing program and let cheaters take more than their share. They're going to offer it per comment? Same thing. Regular users are going to lose on that because the cheaters have so many accounts. They're not hurt by the comment limit. They just got to switch accounts. And if money's behind it, they'll put in the time and the work to do it. I mean, you'll have places in China, just like they do on these video games, the farmers. And those of you who play the games, like World of Warcraft and EverQuest 2 and these types of games, you'll know what I'm talking about when I talk about the farmers. You'll have the farmers out there in China, you know, just like they do now on those video games, where they're farming game resources and selling them for real money. Well, now they can get paid direct. Auto refreshers, that sort of thing. I heard somebody mention, well, not heard, but read somebody mentioning something about an embedded advertisement. All right, fair enough. Question is, are you going to have control over what that advertisement is that's embedded in your video? Are you going to have an opt-out feature? If you don't want an advertisement embedded in your video. If you opt in, are you going to have a choice among advertisers that would be embedded in your video? Terms of service say no. They have control. So, let's say you're a Democrat and the RNC decides to buy an advertisement. Are you going to enjoy having your video advertising the Republican National Committee? Or vice versa, you're a Republican. Are you going to enjoy having the Democrats advertised on your videos? Now, Google has proven that it values the dollar over anybody. They've turned over the records on several people to the Chinese government. It's gotten those people put in jail for the rest of their lives because they dared to make comments on the internet or through Google or something. They were critical of the Chinese government. And Google was more than happy to turn the records over. So I'm not thinking that they're going to be real concerned about whether you want to advertise the product that they're going to embed in your video or not. Assuming that's the way they go. Because I can't see it working any other way. Other than, for example, contests where YouTube will play favorites. They've done it before. They'll do it again. Or where YouTube has some random thing and it's a lottery. And then the people with multiple accounts have a far better chance of winning than the people with just one account. So I don't see this revenue sharing thing going any way that's going to please anybody. Except perhaps a very few of the very big users on YouTube. But I see the problems multiplying. Every time YouTube fixes things, something else breaks. Now, they've done their revamp and a lot of stuff is working okay, except they've got some problems with their new features. And they're going to fix those, and when they do, they'll break something else if their track record is anything to go by. But in the meantime, they've got this whole campaign going. Either that or Renetto has come up with this on his own, which is possible. He's not a stupid guy. He's a businessman. It gets people to declare their loyalty to YouTube. Oh, YouTube is my home. And this is an effective psychological tool that advertisers, companies, and politicians use to garner support where it's not really deserved. Because once a person commits publicly to one company or person or whatever, it makes it much harder psychologically for them to switch to a different, better choice. Now, as I say, nobody's been able to knock live video based on technology or quality. It's all about quantity. Well, they don't have as many users. Well, they're just getting started in this part of the market. So, gee, YouTube was little at one point. What's got YouTube so scared? What's got Renato so scared if he's doing it on his own? Especially with this sharing thing that's coming out. I'm seeing desperation. And all the damn drama. I'm becoming more and more disenchanted with YouTube. YouTube is not my home. YouTube is where I've met a lot of nice people. And I appreciate that. A lot of them are also already over on live video. I've got the same name there. So if they want to come over there, watch, it's free. It's free of griefers. But the psychology of all this is real interesting. They've gotten people to declare their loyalty to YouTube, no matter what, just before they roll out this advertising revenue sharing thing. Well, I don't know if it's advertising or not. I don't know what their plans are. But it's coming soon. Soon. This reminds me of the joke about, oh, it's 2 weeks away from release with any video game. Which means they don't have it finished yet and don't know when the hell it's coming out. And 2 weeks turns into a month, which turns into 6 months, which turns into a year. But it's coming out soon. Yeah. Define soon. They didn't. Not that I saw, at least. So, just be aware of that. There's a psych game going on. And I suspect that there's a very savvy PR firm behind it. I mean, that is what PR firms get paid to do, is manipulate people's opinions. And the cheaters are going to win on YouTube because it doesn't have the tools to stop them. When you throw money in the mix, it's just going to get that much worse. I get the feeling that people are being played by YouTube. It's a shame. They don't respond to anybody anyway. Now they're playing us? That's the feeling I get. And it's getting on my nerves, to be honest. So, just some thoughts. This revenue sharing thing. If it does turn out to be advertisements, Are you going to control his content? Have an option to opt out, and therefore possibly deny yourself a cut? If you opt in, are they going to switch advertisements on you? Does it matter what your videos may advertise? Does the fact that the cheaters will be going nuts bother you? I wouldn't get too pumped about this advertising revenue, about this revenue sharing thing. Again, I don't know if it's advertising. That's just the only thing I can see working. Drama, drama, drama. I'll give YouTube this, or Renetto, good psychological play. Very subtle. And it worked. As I say, I'm getting disenchanted more and more with YouTube. I'll see what happens. Take it light, everybody.